Hello, Namaste. My name is Hariharan Iyer, the enter trainer, and I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. And this is again also simultaneously you can hear it on my podcast on Spotify under Voice of Wisdom. And I'm back with one more book review. And today I'm going to talk about a fantastic book written by a fantastic leader, a cricketing leader. You guessed it right. A century is not enough by the absolutely fabulous Sourav Ganguly along with Gautam Bhattacharya. What a fascinating book. I was waiting for a book to come from Sourav Ganguly to actually know what he did to transform Indian cricket. Because when he took over Indian cricket, it was in a crisis because of the match fixing scandal. And from there on, the way he transformed Indian cricket and converted them from tigers at home and lambs abroad to also tigers abroad, winning test matches abroad, was a fascinating transition. Winning test matches in Pakistan, in Australia, it was just an incredible thing that Sourav Ganguly brought about in terms of a transformation in Indian cricket. Ganguly is not just a fantastic cricketing leader. There is so much to learn from him as a leader on the cricket field in terms of corporate leadership also. And you can watch any number of his videos on YouTube and you will be fascinated by the insights that Ganguly provides. Now, coming to this book, A Century is Not Enough by the fantastic Sourav Ganguly, somebody whom I admire so much. He's left a legacy, and I think that's the first lesson that we can pick up from him, that how to leave a legacy, how to create the transformation, leave a legacy, nurture young players. Now, this book is much more than the Greg Chappell episode. I know that when we talk about Sourav Ganguly, we automatically talk about what happened when Greg Chappell was the coach of the Indian cricket team. And I think, but this book is much more than that. In fact, there is a chapter where Greg Chappell actually helps Sourav Ganguly to prepare for the Australian cricket tour of 2003 and 2004, where India leveled the series and they almost came very close to winning the test series in Australia, and they would have created history to be the first Indian cricket team to go and win a test series in Australia, which eventually happened in 2018 under Virat Kohli. And to me, apart from many other aspects that he shares about his life, success principles, leadership, the importance of visualization for success and all that, I think for me what stands out is this chapter where he talks about how he prepared to go and play in Australia and win in Australia 6 months in advance in 2003. How he went, he practiced, he studied the grounds. Greg Chappell was a great assist to him, a great help to him there. And I think when we talk about leadership, it's not just about giving a motivational talk or just being a good person to deal with as a manager. I think it's about preparation. How do you prepare for success? This one chapter itself will teach us so much about preparation, success, leadership, because this man goes there and he studies the Australian conditions and he takes the team along a little bit more in advance than before the series begins, and they are ready for the Australian conditions. And what do? What does this man do? He scores an absolutely brilliant 100 at Brisbane, sets it up, leads by example, shows the way. As they say, the leader shows the way, goes the way, lives the way. So Ganguly does that, and then India go 1-0 up at Adelaide on the back of some brilliant performances by Rahul Dravid, Ajit Agarkar and others. And then Australia come back to level that series, and it's that one man, Steve Waugh, whose last test series it was, who stands between India and victory in the last test match. Otherwise, India would have won that test series. But they come back with great honors, great respect, because they leveled the series against the mighty Australians who were almost invincible, unbeatable in those days. And Ganguly takes a team which is generally performed very poorly in conditions like England, Australia, the SENA countries, typically South Africa, England, New Zealand, and Australia. And he takes his team there and they almost come back winning that test series and takes India to the 2003 World Cup final also. So it's a beautiful read. It's easy. Ganguly narrates very beautifully. It's easy to read. Very inspiring book, and you should definitely grab a copy, go through it. And I have also shared the Amazon link of this book in the description, along with my LinkedIn article on Sourav Ganguly's leadership principles, what we can learn from Sourav Ganguly's leadership. So I hope you enjoyed this edition of the book review also. Do grab your copy. A century is not enough by an absolutely amazing Sourav Ganguly. He's such a great communicator, whether through the spoken word or through the written word. He's just an amazing communicator. That's something we need to learn as leaders, how to communicate with our team, how to instill that passion and that sense of performance and that accountability, how to nurture team members, how to nurture young people to build great careers. That's what Sourav Ganguly did. So I'll be back very soon with one more learning nugget, one more book review as we go along. Till we meet again, do take good care of yourself. God bless you and thank you very much.